Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a great day. If you have been paying attention to the crypto market, the last 24 hours have been very important, because if you just pay attention to majority of the altcoins, they did experience a very strong inflow of cash, which actually pushed them above the resistance level that was very critical to break to ensure that the next leg of the bull market can begin. I mean, Bitcoin is already doing some good numbers, and you can see that Dogecoin only for a short period of time, but was able to break above 19 cents. And then there was a little bit of sell-off as people did decide to take a little bit of profit who are short-term holders. And then we did go all the way down to retest the previous support, which was close to 18 cents. And just in the last 1 hour, you can see that the super trend from the 24th of April, so in the last 72 hours, we have been in green. The sentiment turned red because there was a really strong sell-off which actually broke below the support. Currently, you can see that we were able to climb back to the support, but now the super trend will require a little bit of a push. If you pay attention to the overall idea, based on the short-term holder cost basis, Bitcoin must hold above 93,000 to keep the momentum towards a potential new all-time high to 131,000, while Dogecoin reclaims 18 cents, which is a key price scenario to watch. And here is when Dogecoin can reach $10 if it rises only 5% monthly. And Russian government files a bill on seizure of cryptocurrency as property. This could be a game changer because there would be a lot of taxation and also a lot of good rules against crypto. Before we get into the full details, if you guys are here for the first time, you want to stay up to date with everything to do with the crypto market, and especially Dogecoin, scroll down, tap the red subscribe button, and while there, simply turn on your notification, because you want to get to these videos quickly so you can stay up to date with everything. And while there, slap a like on the video, just help the YouTube algorithm push the video out to more people. Recently, we've been smashing every single like goal I've said, so today, let me set a big one, 71 likes. Thank you, boys. I know you're gonna do it. Now, first of all, I just want to show you guys the daily chart just to give you a little bit of perspective in terms of how well the Dogecoin market is doing. Now you can see yesterday when the market was able to climb over 19 cents, even on the daily chart, it was able to flip the super trend into a positive trend, which has been in a negative sentiment ever since the start of February. Now that's a long period of time that we have been in a downtrend, and this is the only time where there was a little bit of hope where the downtrend could have been broken. But currently you can see that again we're consolidating just close to 18 cents. For the Dogecoin market to show another potential growth, which would be crazy, it would need to break over 19 cents first and then consolidate somewhere actually close to 25. Once it's able to consolidate there would be a lot more upside potential as compared to downside potential that would be looming around the Dogecoin market. Now talking about the open interest, it's down about 10% just in the last 24 hours, and the reason for this is obviously the unexpected turn of events which caused the market to fall so quickly in a single hour. Talking about the liquidations on the other end, you can see that the long traders have lost about 3 million, and the long to the short ratio is still in favor of long traders, and currently actually jumped from 66% to 68%. So let's just say buying the dip, or the traders have bought or decided to open the trade at this dip. That's why the market was able to sustain close to 18 cents. Talking about Bitcoin on the other end, Bitcoin showed a similar result in the last 1 hour, as let's just say overall Bitcoin market is still in a very good positive trend. Now more than 40,000 Bitcoin have been withdrawn from exchanges over the past 1 week, and that clearly, this is the best way to describe it. It's coming. Why? Because you guys know every single time the exchanges lose a lot of supply of Bitcoin, it just means that the holders are going to be holding for a very long time. And the estimated leverage ratio across all crypto exchanges have climbed to its highest level in over 2 years, signaling that more investors are taking high leverage trade, and this could mean that the market can climb very quickly but at the same time be extremely volatile. So especially if you're going to be trading, just be very careful, because there can be random spikes such as what we just experienced in the last 1 hour. And the reason for this is because there's just too much happening, and there is too high leverage plays or risky plays which are being played. Therefore, a little bit of a sell-off from a whale will get a lot of people liquidated as they're probably going 100x, and that's going to cause the market to shift downwards very quickly. And that's the reason why you need to be very careful if you're going to be leverage trading. And just in the last 48 hours, 20,000 Bitcoin have been purchased, while Bitcoin faces a heavy resistance close to 94,000 and 99,000, where 2 million wallets accumulated close to 1.7 million Bitcoin. Why is this a critical zone? Well, in simple terms, you need to understand previously, if you just go back before February, we were consolidating between 94 and 98 for a very long period of time. And that's the reason why currently the market is in a little bit of a standstill. And Dogecoin breaks out, signals a potential 170% moonshot. Now, this moonshot would be very, very impressive because it's going to push the market all the way up to 35 cents-ish. And let's just say there is a little bit of a prediction that we will be able to climb all the way to 46 cents. I'm very certain if we do climb to 46 cents, which was, I believe, this season's all-time high, not the all-time high, but like this season high, and we will be able to see a lot more growing bullish sentiment, which is being predicted. And let me tell you one thing. In the next 60 days, before Trump makes any sort of announcement relating to tariffs actually going live again, there's going to be a lot of things which are going to happen, especially the trade war between China and US is going to play a very crucial role. And secondly, the 7th of May, which I have been waiting for, honestly, is going to play a crucial role as well. There's two reasons for that. First of all, if the interest rate come down, let's just say the Bitcoin market's going to do extremely well. And Dogecoin price prediction, meme coin likely heading to a fresh breakout above 18.5 cents. That's huge. And Trump backed the World Liberty and Pakistan Crypto Council team up to boost the blockchain DeFi. This is a very interesting take because currently everything happening between India and Pakistan, there's definitely going to be a lot of hot take on this, but Trump backed World Liberty is actually partnering up with them to try to expand as much as possible, while the XRP ETF launches in Brazil, as Brazil is getting the XRP access for the investors. Now, this is big deal for XRP holders because you guys know in the near term future there will be a lot bigger things happening with you guys very soon. And Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP surging, but choppy weekend could precede the next push, and that's exactly what's happening currently. If we just look at the way the market shifted so quickly, that already gives you perspective in terms of there is a lot of uncertainty, and that's why even though there is like certain milestones which have been hit by Bitcoin, the market is still in a standstill position trying to figure out what to do. And let me tell you one thing, in the long term, if you're going to be holding long term, there's still a lot more upside potential, but in the short term we might experience a little bit of sell-off, and that's exactly what we're seeing currently. While Bitcoin recovers strongly above 90,000 as stocks, bonds remain turbulent. And let's just say, even though the stocks are a little bit in a volatile state, the crypto market, for how volatile I've seen it before, this is still manageable. That's all I'm gonna say. At the end of the day, everything I say is not financial advice. Make sure you guys do your own research. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you soon.